tell me you're ready for the exam tomorrow.
I am not ready, but...
Why are you so quiet?
Well, I didn't really prepare, but then it's not like we can't take it again.
Someone did read the fine print. You can only take it once.
What?
I said you can only take it once.
What?
Yeah. You can only take it. Yeah. You can only take it.
What? Okay, I studied.
Hello?
Lily, where are you? We just finished the exam.
Huh?
The exam was today.
Huh?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It got cancelled.
No, it was just an hour ago.
It got cancelled, right?
Just an hour ago, Lil.
Okay, it didn't really turn out that way.
Okay, so today is day 1 of studying. I have my laptop, my jug, my dedicated workspace, my dedicated study place, which I normally don't really have, and my notebook, my 3 pens. I have orange, red, and black. And then I also have my to-do list, aka modules I want to study to do, and the done side, which is on the right, and it's currently empty, so we're hoping to complete that within 8 days. That's my goal.
Okay, baseline. Let it be known that between us, Saya knows exactly what she's doing, and I'm just trying my best. So when you're working a more than full-time job, but still have to take the time to get those education, the tests, the learning together, it becomes really hard to find the time to put it in your day.
So we decided to make the ultimate pinky promise and keep ourselves accountable for some actual and real studying. I researched some study hacks that we could use, and hopefully that will inspire you or maybe make you feel better about your study habits as opposed to ours.
Let me go out here and say that my self-discipline sucks when it comes to doing this, especially because it's something that I don't like to do and it's not really a topic that I want to learn. So I called in the big guns and I called a friend and went over to her place to study, also because she is studying. So if you're going to have somebody keep you accountable, make sure they're also doing something similar, because either being in their presence will inspire you to learn or make you feel guilty enough that you would actually get your own studying done.
Okay, so it's officially day 2 of studying. So far, so good. I mean, it's only been 1 day. I worked out today, and that's supposed to be stimulating my brain because blood is supposed to be flowing up there and endorphins, so I should be more awake.
On the first day, I tried doing a pomodoro, so I managed to get through 4. You would actually chunk the time that you spent working on something. So usually these are intervals of like 20 minutes and then a 5-minute break in between, or 25 minutes and a 5-minute break in between, and then you just keep on repeating it and repeating it and repeating it until you're done with your life and you question your life choices. Like lasting. I am not. And notice how I said get through, because it was not a pleasant experience. I tried to do time boxing today, and the difference between this and a pomodoro is if you would chunk the time in a pomodoro in a time boxing sequence, you would actually chunk the work. Other than that is that it requires you to put in some time before you actually start studying, because you would need to plan out what the little segments of work are and like how much time it would take you probably. And I like the concept of planning because it makes me feel like I'm achieving something. Am I lying to myself? Probably. Was it helpful? Kind of was.
Day 2 versus day 3. So I worked out in day 2. I worked out before I studied. I also worked out in between. And this actually helped me stay very awake on that day. I was very alert. My energy level was high, as opposed to day 3 where I just kept yawning and yawning and yawning.
So I barely made it through the week. I think, oh my god, I don't want to. But yeah, I think we should extend just so that we can get through everything.
Yes. Yes to extending, because I feel like if we stop, I mean, I guess the point of this is to build the habit. But I feel like if we stop, I might stop the habit. It hasn't been enough days for the habit to form.
How many days is it supposed to be for a habit to form?
I think it's 30 though. We are not doing 30 days.
So the second week of studying, unfortunately, we had to extend. I had to go back to my place because I remembered that I actually had my own place to live. Honestly, on this day, I'm just wondering what Sue is doing. Is she okay? Does she hate this? Because I do.
Okay, we start. My jug. I forgot my jug. Okay, jug. Pen. I think as the days went by, I just became increasingly more muddled. I am officially over it. I am so over. I studied in my sister's room on her bed. So I'm almost done, and I think I'll probably finish by tomorrow. So that's more than the 2 or 3 days that I mentioned a while ago. So I don't remember when did I start? I think it's day 14. I feel like it's day 14. I just really want to finish.
I don't feel unready. I know more than I did when I started, so if I were actually going to take the test, I don't know if I'll pass, but I won't feel as bad.
The pinky promise really pushed me to a finish. So, accountability partners, my friends.
It's good to have somebody doing it with you because at least you don't feel so alone and you don't feel very sad.
It really helped that we were documenting this, and I guess this was part of the reason that Lily and I decided, okay, why don't we try to make some YouTube content out of this? So that we actually, one, held each other accountable for it, and two, we actually studied because of it, and three, we don't get to use our phones while studying because we're using our phones to film.
Of course, not having a phone. Not having a phone. Just don't use your phone. Don't use it.
Overall, that helped us, regardless of whether this video would turn out to be a flop or not. That was double negative. Whoops.